Perfect, right?
Everything.
So, but now what a lot of people don't know is that the utilization, the payment history, the length of the credit, the new credit, and the mixture all affects the score because each category takes certain parts of the information on your consumer report to give you that score.
Got it.
You see how it plays now?
Yeah.
So now I learned that it was a game changer. I built out an 800 credit score 3 times.
What?
Yep, in 1 year.
Easy.
I knew the math.
Because you know the math.
And I know how to change the information.
Whoa.
When I learned that, it was a game changer.
So, all right, when you learn this information, what made you be like, I've learned this? Because I'm going to tell you the truth. A lot of people are selfish. So what in you made this where I know this information? I want everybody to know it. What made you like, I got to give this information away? Or teach it or anything?
Remember, I'm not from this country.
Right.
There are millions of people that are immigrants that are not from this country.
Okay.
And there's people that is from this country that don't know these things exist.
Right.
They don't know that there's consumer laws in place to protect them. And furthermore, they think banks, car dealerships, credit unions, all have their best interests at heart.
Right.
I'm going to tell you, Sway, they don't.
They don't.
Pick your phone up right now.
Let me see.
I want you to Google CFPB lawsuit 4 billion for Wells Fargo. So CFPB sues Wells Fargo for like 4 billion.
3.7 billion.
3.7 billion.
Mismanagement of auto loans.
Read it.
Company repeatedly misapplied loan payments, wrongfully foreclosed on homes, and illegally repossessed vehicles. What?
And people really think these banks and corporations are on their side.
Yeah, I used to think that. I didn't know that right there, but I used to
Your
think
regular person don't know this. These aren't the things you're bringing on the news.
Right.
It's a distracted world.
Very.
So I'm gonna keep. Do you know that bad credit makes banks the most money?
Of course, the interest, right?
Ridiculous.
Yeah, they love them 20%.
See, you got 800. I gotta give you a 3% or below.
I don't like you.
Come in with a 550.
Oh man, I'm gonna love you.
26%.
Yes, please.
36%.
You can have this card. Yeah, of course you can have this card. Sure. Can't get you to sign fast enough.
So the system benefits from people with bad credit.
Exactly.
Dude, credit, America is based on full faith and credit of the American people.
Yeah.
The number one thing that affects every part of your life is not taught in schools.
No, and you know what's crazy too? I had this conversation with somebody that said, look, your doctor wants you to get sick. The police want you to speed. Everything is against you. All the odds are against you. Look, that's how they get paid. That's what it is. So why you think everything is fair? That's what just transformed my mind. Obviously, the banks want you to have bad credit. That's crazy.
So when people are getting calls from these collections, dude,
Yeah.
there's so many violations, right? Like, what if I told you late payments were illegal and shouldn't even be on your credit?
What do you mean? That is
Take your phone. Dude, I can show you better than I can tell you. All right, I want you to Google right now. 15 USC
15 USC
1681A. 1681A.
1681A. He knows the exact law.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here it is right here.
You should be under definitions and rules of
I'm
contract.
gonna read it. Like it's
Go
right
down
here,
to number
dog.
2. Go down to number 2. Exclusions.
Let me see. And it's number two. It's literally number 2. How do you know? All right, exclusions. Except as provided in paragraph 3, the term consumer report does not include report containing information solely as the transactions or experiences between a consumer and a person making a report.
All right, you can stop there. Tell me what you got from that.
Let me read it again. I got to read it to comprehend. Report containing information solely as the transaction or experience between the consumer and the person making the report. Whoever's making the consumer report, what does it say?
There's no wrong answer. I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
I'm gonna blow your whole mind right now. Do not think there's a wrong answer. There's not. I'm gonna show you something.
Report containing information. Oh wait, so the transactions. Oh, you can't have anything like reporting information. It like your transactions can't be
All right,
reported.
Good. You read it 3 times.
Yeah.
Now imagine if we did this 1 time, but I'm gonna teach you how to read it. Go back again.
Got it.
You will never look at anything the same after this.
All right, go ahead.
Read again for me.
report containing information solely as to transactions.
Before that, start from number 2.
Oh, okay. Exclusions, except as provided
Except as provided.
in paragraph 3.
Mm-hmm. The term. What word is used after that?
Consumer report.
Consumer report. They didn't say a credit report.
Mm-hmm.
They said a consumer
Consumer
report.
report.
Let's find out what a consumer report means.
go there.
So if you click on the word consumer report,
And it's right there.
it's going to give you a definition.
In general, the term consumer report means any written, oral, or other communication of any information by a consumer reporting agency bearing on a consumer's credit worthiness, credit standing, credit capacity, character, general reputation, personal characteristics, or mode of living, which is used. Wow. Which is used to be. That's crazy. That's
Now,
reason-based.
in the definition, did you see anything about FICO score in any of the definition?
No, FICO is nowhere in here.
Did you see anything about Advantage?
No.
See, factors of FICO, remember, payment history, utilization, length of credit history, new credit, and mixture of credit. Those are FICO factors. It has nothing to do with your consumer report.
Facts.
The consumer report said, except as, go ahead,
It says
because I
except.
want you to get this right now. It says, except as provided in
Go back.
paragraph 3.
Except is provided in paragraph 3.
The term consumer report. What does not include mean?
That means it has nothing to do with
It
that.
has nothing to do with it. So is it fair to say everything you're about to say after that means it shouldn't be in there?
That is true.
All right. Now, what does A1 say?
A1 says report containing wait, that's back
Yeah,
to the same
yeah.
one, right? Report containing information solely as to transactions.
Transactions.
Yeah.
What is your payment history? Isn't your payment history your transactions that you've made?
That is transactions.
So if the consumer report does not include transactions,
How can you ask me that?
where does the late payment come from? If a transaction is not a part of the consumer report and the consumer report is needed to generate a FICO score.
Wow. Wow.
It does not
It don't.
Late payments does not exist. But when I tell people, they look at me like I'm crazy.
They think you're crazy.
They do.
See what I'm saying?
It's in their dude. This law was here before I came to America.
Yeah.
I came and
It's
this
been
law
there.
was already
The
written.
problem is people don't know the law. Because I'm one of those people, obviously.
But you see,
I see.
it's through my people are destroyed because of a lack of information.
Yeah. That's the lack of information.
So we have a moral obligation to share this knowledge
Yep.
with everyone that comes into contact with us. There's people right now that's suffering from bad credit where if they just delete their late payments and their utilization, they can maximize on 357.5 points.
Wow. Don't even know it. They don't even know it.
They didn't even know it.
Yo, you blowing my mind. I ain't gonna lie, man. You done gave me a whole lot of game, brother. I ain't gonna whole
Collections.
collections.
People don't even know that they don't even have to pay collections.
They don't. I know that you don't have to pay collections.
So I'm gonna
But
show
what
you
do
this
you
now.
do?
I'm gonna show you this now,
Uh-huh.
right? You'll hear a lot of people online and a lot of gurus say, "Don't pay collections, don't pay collections."
Right.
The next time you're gonna know, but ask one of them, "Why shouldn't I pay collection?" Or "Where did you get the information that I shouldn't pay collection?"
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you right now.
He's-
So you're about to know more than a lot of people who even do credit.
Wow. Okay.
15 USC,
15 USC
1692
1692
CC.
CC.
You should be under communications.
It's under. Yep. 90C. Communication connection.
All right.
Got it.
Read what C says.
And how do you know exactly which law it is?
I love what I do.
Season communication. Here we go. If a consumer notifies a debt collector in writing that the consumer refuses to pay a debt or that the consumer wishes the debt collector to cease further communication with the consumer, the debt collector shall not communicate further with the consumer with respect to such debt, except
And it gives you 3 conditions.
it does give 3 conditions.
Only 3. When you send out a cease and desist, they can only respond to you in one of 3 ways.
Yep.
People don't know this. So
it.
debt collectors nowadays send statements, payment history. Dude, every time a debt collector sends you something that you're not supposed to send you, or that's a violation of the law, you are owed $1,000. People
What?
don't know that they can get paid for having bad credit.
Nobody knows that. But why would they let you know that? They would lose money that way,
Come on,
right?
bruh.
If you know, you know, huh?
Come on, bruh.
Oh, you dropping the sauce.
Oh, it's in
It's,
there.
but it's
in
it's
there.
right there.
All right, 15 USC 1692 K.
K. Let's go down to K.
You have to back out of that and then
Yup.
go to K.
Let's see. Oh, whoa, okay. Not CK.
Yeah, you have to go to 15 USC 1692 K. It's gonna bring you to the civil liability section.
It sure does. Civil liability.
Come on, bro.
That is bizarre. All right, I see it.
Read what it says.
A?
Yep.
Okay. Amount of damages. Except as otherwise provided by this section, any debt collector who fails to comply with any provision of this subchapter with respect to any person is liable to such person in an amount, equal to the sum of, there it is, the $1,000 is right there on
$1,000 per violation. You can make back with bad credit. People don't know.
You can make a bag off bad credit. But they don't know that.
They don't know. The things you don't know that you don't know, the
Hurt
people
you.
that do know will use the things that you don't know
Against
because you just don't know it.
Don't know it. Wow. All you got to do is know the information.
Dude, I can go for days. You want me to continue?
I think you gotta know. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I done learned so much. What in the world?
We haven't even started yet, bro.
Bro,
This is like an intro.
and it gets deeper.
Oh, it gets way deeper, bro. Like something as simple as a charge off, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people think that
And a charge off.
A charge off. So let me explain what a charge off is, because I keep thinking everybody knows.
Yeah, I try to keep it there.
So,
yeah. But that's
so
why we
thank
work.
you for keeping me
Of
on
course.
point. So a charge off is basically when an unpaid account or a debt or a line of credit goes like 180 days and it doesn't get paid.
Unattended.
Normally they charge it off after 180 days.
So wait. Let me break it down. So let's say I have a credit card, right? And it has a balance of, I don't know, $5,000 on it.
And you stop paying it. 180 days from you stop paying it normally is when they initiate what is called a charge off. So a charge off
6 months. Yep.
Yeah,
6
or when they file a form 1099-C, it's basically a canceled debt. So they're reporting to the IRS that this debt is uncollectible. We need a tax break on this debt.